Greetings from the Franklin D. Roosevelt Mid-Hudson Bridge. And there is an evening look at the entrance to the bridge. This would be Highlands, New York, Ulster County. And this is a bridge that doesn't really get that much attention because it is right next to the walkway over the Hudson Bridge. But there is indeed a walking path right here along the side of the bridge. And there is the, well, you can't see it quite well, but there is the park that is adjacent to the walkway over the Hudson Bridge. Now you can see, if you're on foot, it's not quite as alluring as the walkway over the Hudson, which goes from Poughkeepsie, Dutchess County to Highland, Ulster County. But it is indeed an experience, and one to include, especially if you are in Ulster County past 6:30 p.m. That is when the walkway over the Hudson closes. And this is actually very familiar of walking over the Brooklyn Bridge at night. Similar experience, except it's not as bouncy, so to say. Fair enough to say it's much more stable feeling. And we are heading towards Poughkeepsie. And once we pass the gated area, I'll show you where you would see the walkway over the Hudson. Most of the people who do the walkway over the Hudson take a photograph of this bridge. And this is part of the New York State Bridge Authority exploring the Mid-Hudson region. And you can see right here where we are, there is Highland, there is Poughkeepsie, and that would be the walkway over the Hudson. There is some familiar images of Poughkeepsie at night. And I found myself enjoying the Highlands area. Du Bois Farm had apple picking and pumpkin picking. So that led me over in this direction. And I was like, how do I get back? The bridge I walked over is closed. And luckily, this option existed. And this is your way to get back to New York City. We are approximately 90 miles from the Empire State Building on the Metro North train. This took about 2 hours for a round trip ticket. It's about $20 each way, $38.50 for a full day of autumn in the Hudson Valley. And I do love walking bridges. I've walked the London Bridge on my birthday. I've walked from Manhattan to the Bronx. This year I actually walked from Brooklyn to Manhattan for my birthday. And now for autumn, walking from Ulster County to Dutchess County. And this bridge here is free. How did I wind up hearing about all of this? It was at the New York Times travel show. The folks on this side of the bridge visit Dutchess County. They had a booth out. And Samara Riviera, reporter, interviewed them about the walkway over the Hudson. And the folks from Dutchess County said definitely spring to see the cherry blossoms is a great time to be here. But the fan favorite is autumn. And this is that October 10th look. I Love New York's website stated that this is peak autumn foliage. And it looks like we are at the center of the bridge. I will tell you what that means as soon as we get there. We are approaching it right now. Here's a last look of some architecture in the Empire State. And here it is, crossing the center of the bridge. And that means I am back in Dutchess County. Hello, Dutchess County. Interestingly enough, Dutchess County Connected to the history of this area, prior to being known as New York, this area was known as New Amsterdam. And that can be most currently recognized in Albany, the Dutch heritage of this region of New York, for the Dutch scrubbing of the streets for the Albany Tulip Festival. And that's about an hour-and-a-half drive from here. There's your New York Bridge crossing. Till next time, from Poughkeepsie.